Oh yeah, let's quickly set something up in my Stream Deck. Go back over to page 1. Uh-huh. Cool. Should be okay now. Really? That's why I don't have any... Right, okay, well, fair enough then. Oops. Drop that to 5, boost that to 5. Cool. That is so weird. Like 5% down doesn't change the volume at all. Oh god, I need to send a message to Elgato about that kind of stuff. Okay, that's just weird. Right, okie dokie. Oh yeah, I downloaded this, which looked interesting, but I watched the video on it. I'm just gonna mute it. But it's so freaking slow. It's that slow. Okay. Alright, that's actually not bad. Okay, fine, never mind, I might try it out. Cool. Now, am I going to get photo bombed by a naked character? No, thank God. Hmm. Someone's done a preset. And another half dragon. Nice. I'm fine with that. Half dragon characters are cool. What was it? Unlevel. Unleveled level lists and maxed out NPCs. I'd kind of like just an unleveled legendary items, because you pick up something like Chill Rend, for an example, or any other weapon, and they're not good. They're crap. This is at low level, obviously. At low level, they are disgusting. They are just barely usable, unfortunately. Cool. Have my web browser open in the background. That'd be helpful if I ever need to go through mods. Oh yeah, didn't show this before. This is a t-shirt that my parents got for me when they were over in New Zealand. And for those who can't read it, it says, "Not all those who wander are lost." Sorry, I should say wander, not wonder. Wonder, wander, wonder, wander. Weird words. But hey, weird words are weird words. Can't really do much about it. So yeah, I've been playing around with Freya. This is the character that I'm going to be playing for the, I'd say, foreseeable future. And I gotta admit, I love her current appearance. She looks great. Using the belt from the Queen Marika outfit. The dress itself is a recolor of Dint's Merida outfit. I need to poke Dint and get permission to upload it. It will probably not be uploaded on the Nexus. It might be uploaded on my Patreon, but for free, because I don't want to earn anything out of it, because, you know, it's Dint's stuff. It's Dint's project, so that is something that I want to keep and make bloody obvious. Right. One thing I wanted to do with this character, don't worry about that, that's SMP items basically disable their physics when you're in like the character creation menu. So don't worry about that. It's not a problem. It just happens. Alright, so what I want to do is give this character a up hairstyle. She does have one currently, but it's, I must admit, I'm not a massive fan of it. It's the, if I can find it, where is it? This one. This is the up hair style. Now I believe that it fits lengthwise, but I want to use something else. That's the problem with me in these hairstyle setups. I like to make sure that they're more or less the right length. Now this one would not be the right length. It would only go down to about here on her back. Whereas, as you saw in the other hairstyle, it goes like way down here. So I might do this one, because here's the thing, ponytail starts here. So if that wasn't there, yeah, it would probably go down to about the same length. I gotta admit, I don't overly care about the fringe because it's a pain in the ass to deal with, and I can't be bothered to worry about things like that. I could use this one. Ooh. Yeah, why not? What is this? This is the full... I don't know how to say that, so I'm not going to say it. So, let your hair down. This is profile 4. Set hair up. Save that. And I'm going to load it as well, just to make sure. You probably don't need to do that, but, you know. I like to be careful with some of these things. Not everything, but some things. Alright, so, what are we doing? First of all, what time is it? 7 PM. That's fine. So what I did, just because I'm intending on doing a number of things with this character, I started her off on the Attacked and Left for Dead preset, so I started off with literally nothing. But I started off on Soulstone. So one of the nice things about starting off on Soulstone is it's fairly small, so it makes it really easy to find good gear, if you know where to look. And bearing in mind, this is me. I play this game far too often. So yeah, I know where to look. And as you can probably tell from the Dragon Priest mask on my hip, I defeated Dukan again. I figured out that it's that dungeon that's got a whole ton of spiders in it. And the spiders do a shitload of damage, especially the cloaked ones. So I actually had to run away at one point, so I went off, picked up a bunch of, what are they, 10-carat rubies, or at least the way that my game shows them up as they are 10-carat rubies, and the spider pods. And I made a shitload of them, just because I was just like, I need all of these. So I had like 6 of these little spiders just charging around after Dukan, and it was freaking hilarious. But for those wondering, I'm doing a very simple build at the moment with this character. She's just a normal mage, but I've had this thing with mages in recent years where I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm giving them a bow just because I feel like in some cases it can be really necessary, and you're just like, yeah, this would probably be the best idea to have one of these things. Right, okay, so yeah, about 7 PM, which means the sun... I don't remember what time in-game the sun is supposed to go down. I know that it's supposed to be about... I think it's about 6 or 7-ish in-game, so... Oh, 8:11 PM. In-game. Yeah, that's about right, okay. So, for instance, if you're playing a vampire character who takes damage in sunlight, like I have tried in the past, trust me, it sucks. You end up having to stay in a cave all day if you accidentally miss time going into a bandit stronghold. I've done that before. It sucks. Okay, that was lightning. Okay. One thing I do need to try out with this character is, I kind of want to make her into a battle mage, just because I like battle mages. I think they're cool. So I just want to quickly try something. Apparently I get words wrong. Yeah. So if we go into here, going to the plate armor. Bearing in mind, I'm not going to use it, at least not for the time being. I'm going to hopefully get around to being able to make it, or get someone else to make it for me. Hey, it almost works. Alright, I need to make a version that's adjusted for this outfit, but it looks good. Don't worry about her being grumpy, it's because there's a wolf around. She always gets a bit grumpy when there's a wolf around. And I don't blame her, because wolves are a bloody pest. Ooh yeah, I need to at least consider doing that today. I want to remove poise and possibly replace it with twin blades, which is a mod. Really cool mod, actually. I really like it. It's as you might expect. It's what some blacksmith probably thought was a cool idea back in the day. Or these days it'll be a modern blacksmith going, ooh, Darth Maul swords. Which really doesn't it really doesn't work in the real world, but hell, in a game, it doesn't really matter. It's a bit of fun. God, imagine if you're going at the pace that the game would want you to go. Oh, wow, that was completely wrong. Imagine if you were going at the pace that you would in the real world. Through Skyrim. Just walking like a normal NPC does. Yeah, this would take forever to get anywhere. In game, you'd be lucky if you walked to and from a town in a day. And I'm not talking like a 12-hour period day, like sun up to sun down. I'm talking a full day, a full 24-hour day. I mean, I've considered using things like that in the past, but the main reason that I don't is just simply because, as I say, the time that it would take. And I must admit, I'm not interested in that. Alright, do I have a stone? I have the Stones of Galen, which is the... Let's get the Mage Stone for the time being. Yeah, attempting not. Uh-oh. Blood craving. Dangerous food or easy food? I think it's pretty simple. Kind of love how the priests are all wearing this D operator outfit. I think they're supposed to be wearing the other version of it, the green version, but most of them end up spawning with the black version. Which is a little weird, but meh. Hey look, it's a Thalmor doing Thalmor things. Lovely. Oh, he's not doing Thalmor things because he's dead, but you get the gist. Ugh, tell you what. It wasn't the operator. Oh, it was Nightshade. Ah. Alright, well, we drop that lot off for the time being. Antique steel. Huh. Alright, cool. That's something I've always been kind of glad of with vampirism. When you let it progress to like the full vampirism, no flippin' random ass shrine can help you. When you're a vampire, simple as that. And it takes a very specialized mage in order to heal you. Oh, hi. Okay, get off. The pair of you. Didn't even hit him. I still did a ton of damage. Ah, screw it. Takes a little while for that to work, but hey ho. Although, it would. I've noticed that since I installed a few mods, yeah, my money reserves are just like, nah. Nah, you're still buying, you're having to buy a ton of crap because you don't want to do it in game. And for my real life stuff, I'm currently hunting for a new job, which is fun. Right, I want to get the paraglider, so I need to go round down to Falkreath. Which is this way. So I've actually been having to sort out my outgoings and that kind of stuff, which is a little bit scary to say the least. I've had to cancel a whole bunch of things and just so that I'm not like gonna run out of money anytime soon. It's like I heard recently that one or two groups were thinking of upping their fees, like Netflix. So things that a lot of people use regularly, planning on like doubling the cost of them, and I'm just like, that's a bit shit. Why the hell would you even think about that? I'm sorry, but that, with them upping it like that, that's just corporate greed. That's not thinking about anything else. I mean, I know that they're doing their £5 or regional equivalent here that has ads on it, and I must admit, when I saw that, I was just like, are you mad? Why? I don't remember how much I pay for Prime a month. I think it's about, if I remember correctly, I think it's about £10. But they want me to pay an extra £2, £3 thereabouts to get no ads on Prime. Yeah, I gotta admit, I am severely tempted to tell them to go and jump. Telling someone who's covered in blood to walk away. Well, clearly you're not exactly smart, are you, mate? Oh, someone went splat. That's something I definitely think that they need to tweak with this mod. The location for where it activates. It should be basically directly on top of the corpse, which for some it looked like it was this time, but it's just in the past and older versions I've had to be
Ghost.
about here-ish. Hey Muzzy, welcome. No Minotaur, go away. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Tell you what, take the cape off for the sec. Oh jeez, am I gonna be able to get a yes, I am. But I'm not gonna be able to kill both of them. Well, that's a shame. Oh, hi. No, you don't. Although it's not really a big deal. Especially if you're playing a character like this one. Holy shit. I hear something glitching out. Oh, it's a book. It's both books. Weird. Oh, wait a minute, I don't need to do that, do I? Because Phantasmal Chest. That is literally trivial now. Now that I've basically found a place where I can semi-guarantee picking the damn thing up, it's just like, oh, well, I'll just start this new character on Soul Slim, even though I have no reason to. Although, with this character, I do have a reason to. It's basically, I didn't know where I wanted this character to start off, therefore, I just did Soul Slim. Ah! Dick! Alright, come here, you eight-legged pain in the ass. There we go. Tell you what, I'm gonna put this back to dagger and dagger. Here we go. Put it back to either side rather than on my back, because if I switch over to my daggers, it looks better when you're picking them up and put them away. Oh yeah, I didn't do the first person models. I need to sort those out at some point. Nice try, dumbass. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so close, yet so very far. Quickly re-equip the dress because, you know, don't exactly want to look an old bloody. Oh no! The belt. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? If I go reset to default, merge. Dagger. Dagger left. That was weird. I do need to have a look at modifying the positions for the daggers in their default position because it doesn't look great. I did see this really clever design. I think it was back in World of Warcraft. Oh. Where's me fire? Where, basically, it was a belt or something like that for one of the, rogue armor sets. But it had this giant belt buckle with a pair of daggers crossed kind of like this on the front. And it looked really cool. Hey, Dante. I was talking about dagger positions on my character and trying to decide which one looks best. Like, there's crossed on your back. There's like an ankle setup, which I thought, it looks all right, but it's not really the style that I would go after. So I'm trying to figure out what I would do with this character's daggers.
Back hip is always my favorite.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what? I don't really care if the animations are a bit buggered up. I can't still agree with Dante. They actually look best on the back. But I think for me, I might bring them a bit closer to the hip for when they're when they're unused. Because
it just looks cooler.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, gotta love this dress up as it looks. I think it looks really cool. As I said before, I haven't done the first person model yet, but this is a recolor of the brand new Dint's Merida dress. So for those who don't know who Merida is, she's the main character from a Disney film called Brave. Alright, bows, what have I got? Oh, I have a piece of junk bow. I'm going to use the Cerodic Iron Bow of Arcing, because it's better. Right, time to go and test out this character's build. And my favourite place to test it out. And that, of course, would be Bloodlet Throne. Because why not? It's fun. You know what? I'm gonna try and be a bit sneaky and oh, I do have it. Good. Cool. Do I have any spare skills? Holy shit, I do. Yes, I do. Let's do a bit of that. Kind of want to build this character into a Conjuration Mage, but I also want a bit of defense, so I'm gonna go for a bit of destruction as well.
All those crow sounds are making me want to play a Nocturnal Shadow Mage build.
I'd say go for it, mate. Honestly. Sounds like a really cool idea. Oh. Where's my deflect light and shadow? Oh, is there? Oh, I've already used it, haven't I? Balls. Shit. Oh, stupid animation. It's already in your bloody hands. You get rid of the weak one first, and then you kill the fat one. The thing with fledglings is they have dick all health, and it's actually kind of hilarious.
Instead of a knife blade is a stealth spellcaster.
Okay, fair enough. I kind of want to do a build like that in Baldur's Gate at some point, just because it would be funny. Oh, wait a minute. Do that. Ow? How is your range that high? Oh, it's that glitch. Wonderful. That glitch is annoying because you have to basically restart the game in order for it to stop being annoying. Well, reload. Not restart. Right. I would use fire arrows a lot more often if I had more of them. So that's why I'm sticking to like Orcish and
I think
Steel.
Coordinator's Sneak Tree has a perk that lets spells do sneak attack damage.
That's absurd. Really cool, but that is also absurd. Right. Give me a second. Oh! Yeah. Oh no, damn it. Thought I bought myself an extra bottle of Pepsi, but apparently not. Oh well, just have to go for the cans. Come on, you. Yeah, put it back where I used to have it.
Stealth fireball, here we go, lol.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just thinking that just sounds absurd, but it is absolutely awesome at the same time. I'm really waiting for someone to do like a better hand crossbow mod, just because I think that would be seriously sick. Bearing in mind, this bow's not doing much damage. Which means that these fledglings have maybe 50 health? If they're lucky? Fire arrow. Lol. Apparently fire arrow can catapult a person into a wall. I'm not so sure on that one.
I want a bow overhaul mod that lets you customize bows, adding parts that can increase draw speed and so on.
Fair enough. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. The problem with that is that would be a really big mod to make. Don't get me wrong, a really cool one to make, but a really big one. Okay. That's just rude. Ooh, did I pick up? I did. Yeah, boy. Ah, damn it, I burnt all the corpses that I could raise to cinders. That was a bad idea.
I think we have enough psychopaths in the modding community to make that mod happen.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with you. Get up, you. You attacked me, therefore you are now my plaything.
Something out there.
Really? It's big and stone-faced and it's over there. Go kill it. I've taken the easy way out? How very dare you? Alright, you. What have you got? Stuff. Fine. Wait a minute. What you can... Oh, that's a gargoyle. What are you considered? You know what? Fledgling. This one? Vampire. Ooh! Oh, good. It's not going to die in 2 hits. Yay! Tanto draining. I'm sorry, but I'm waiting for the absorption version. Thank you very much. Harrowing dirge on class creature or humanoid dies all.
Plus it doesn't have to be all at once, just the base bows, the
Damn.
slowly over time do others.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, in order to do a mod like that, you'd want to do it like modern bows, so you can like replace the limbs and that kind of stuff. Because I used to do archery for quite a number of years. And the only problem with doing a mod like doing something like that is, oh god, I need to change the slot of that. Sorry, thinking what I was doing. Yeah, the only problem with that is you'd need to change the slot, the limbs out for higher and lower poundage, basically for... When it comes to bows, speed is a pain, because if you want speed, your bow's going to be weak as hell and it's not going to penetrate any armor. It's going to be like, maybe used for hunting. Maybe. Remember, I have Dukan. So that is doing more damage than it would on other characters. And what Dukan does is that. Increases your frost resistance by 50%, so I'm a vampire, so I've got probably around 70-80% frost resistance. But also increases the damage of your spells by 25%. That is a very, very powerful ability. And I think it's been a bloody long time since I did it, so I'm going to do something with this character that I haven't done on my vampire characters for ages. I'm going to get myself a weapon that is amazing for any vampire character. And the funniest thing is there's a mod that means that I can get it early. So you can get Harkon's sword through the Dawnguard DLC, which I believe I am ready to do according to the game. You can start Dawnguard at level 10. I would normally go through it at level 15 to 20 just because it's a good leveling aid. But with the Crimson Blood outfit, let me have a look at my book. You can make the rapier for 1 Daedra Heart, 2 leather strips, 1 Tundra Cotton, and 5 ebony ingots. So yeah, it's expensive, but holy shit is it worth it. And that's enchanted with the same enchantment that Harkon's sword has. And I believe that it's at least an ebony level sword, if I remember correctly. Right, I'm here for more than just the paraglider and to clear that place out. I'm going to go up to the Raven Cave. That long ass path though. That's the problem with this place. It's beautiful and it's a really cool player home, but the path to get to it is so long. Trying to think of any other interesting vampiric themed player homes that I haven't looked at. There are a few that are cool, but the problem with them is in order for you not to be able to pick up an item, you basically have to place it down as a 3D model and then it'll just stay there as an item. It won't have any way of being picked up. But most people just add in random items from the game in specific areas. Like, For an example, say they're making a vault in a big old castle and they're putting tons of gold in there because you're supposed to be rich and blah blah blah. You can pick up all of that gold. And that's really overpowered, especially at low level. Because it means that you can get like the best gear in the game really early. Because if you're lucky with vendors, some of them come up with all kinds of really good kit really early on. Especially enchantments.
Just be homeless like me.
I think the word you're looking for, Dante, is nomadic. But, you know, of course I'm going to take advantage of, like, free soul gems, for an example. Training, embers. Magicka, prizes, regen. Health I've got equipped, destruction I've got equipped. Those are annoying, so I'm just going to disenchant them to get them out of my bag. That might be a better idea than the minor health. You know, let's do it. Ah, screw it, I'll do that. I have far too much frost resistance now. Oh, and I don't have the resistance mod installed. Oh well. I removed it because it doesn't integrate with my other UI stuff. And I like to be able to just hide my UI whenever I don't want to see it. And unfortunately some of those mods just don't work that way. It's kind of annoying. They'll have their own, like, button to disable them, but I don't want to do that. I want them on one button. It's either that or just, like, in combat only. That Marika belt, I think, could probably do be lowered a little bit. Because on either side it's clipping slightly. So if it was lowered down just a little bit, I don't think it'd be a problem. So I might go off and do that in a minute. Now, I haven't enchanted anything yet, simply because I don't have any points in enchanting. Now this place is entirely enchanting, if I remember correctly, so I'd have to find... I think there's supposed to be a alchemy tower as well. Have to double check. There's one other castle mod that I can remember. what was it? Castle Sherbiad or something like that? I can't remember the exact name of it. But it's a really customizable one, which I kind of love the idea of. Because you could customize the guards that are all around the castle. You could make them, if I remember correctly, you could make them Dawn Guard, vampires, or like Ebony Knights. And when I say Ebony Knights, I'm talking like the entire lot of them are in full ebony armor. Same with this, the guards for this castle. But at least this mod doesn't have the chance of you know, losing a whole bunch of them because for some reason it glitched out. Sorry, that's this mod. This mod's got that problem. Tell you what, let me have a quick look. Oh, that's YouTube. Wrong one. We want Skyrim SE. I'm just going to type in castle. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, that's an interesting one. As it was on a 1080p screen, it decides for some stupid ass reason I'm going to shrink myself. It's something that I want to see Microsoft do. I want them to set up the windows so that they will scale themselves properly. Wait a minute, what is it called? Player home, isn't it? Let's do play home. Play filter. Just so that we don't get the random characters. Quite honestly, I don't care what the characters look like, I'm just going to stick with what I prefer. Some people are going super hard on the player home game because, you know, that's what people do, I guess. So Mortem Castle, literally designed for kind of gothic knights and vampires, at least from what I can tell. Oh, wow. You can see gargoyles everywhere. That is pretty cool, I must admit. The one thing I don't like that people end up doing far too often in Skyrim is they make their player home mods so massive that it doesn't fit in with the rest of the world. Because when you look at the Skyrim world map, there's not a huge amount of space to play around with. Honestly, I personally wish that the Skyrim world map was like 2 or 3 times its current size. Just so that we could actually justify putting in castles like this.
One time I made my character live in the Riften sewers for immersion reasons.
Fair enough. Okay, this is a really cool mod, I must admit. It's a Havren Castle. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, it's Solitude themed. Oh, that's kind of cool. Using the Solitude tile set. Clever. But from what I can tell, they're basically adding an entire island for you and your followers. A little excessive, but hey ho, fair enough. I mean, my personal favorite of like play home mods would always be Right End, just because it's small, it's compact, everything's where you need it to be, and you don't need to worry about it. And it's right in Whiterun, and it's really hard to see the entrance. But when you know where it is, you could just go down off the edge of the path and go down to the playhome. That's one of the reasons that I love it. Because it feels like it should have been there in the first place. Oh yeah, Viarkle Castle. This is the one that's... I used to have this one installed. It's a massive Dawnguard tile set castle, but in the Forgotten Vale. And that is one of the reasons that I love it. Because I genuinely feel like people don't touch the Forgotten Vale for mods at all. But yeah, this is one that I actually am going to track because I kind of want to put it back in my game at some point. Then, of course, you got Shelbyard, which is this one, which is on the edge of the throat of the world. Which is really cool, actually. I kind of like it. Adds in a few easier ways to get up there. And this gate here is automatic, so if you're riding up it on a horse, you don't need to worry about it. The gate will automatically retract. You can just ride past at some pretty high speed, because I've done this in the past. And then it'll close itself again after a few seconds.
Forgot Vale is the most beautiful vanilla locations in my honest opinion.
Agreed. I do love Castle Shipyard, so I need to track it. I need to endorse it again and track it. The only problem with this mod is, if I remember correctly, the mod author stopped modding like halfway through the mod's development, so a large chunk of the extra stuff that was originally going to be put in never happened, which really sucks, but it's kind of the way it goes. But if you're going to do a big player home mod, in my personal opinion, what you really, really want to do is you want to make it in its own cell, like its own small world location. Doesn't have to be massive. It could be like, it could be a cave, easy, and you just refit the cave out to be a house or campsite or whatever you want it to be. Or it can be something big like with the Raven Castle, where I love to go. And one of the reasons that I love the Raven Castle is just because it's out of the way of everything quote unquote dangerous. So I don't need to worry about disabling things or console killing creatures or anything like that. I can just stay there, have a bit of fun, take some screenshots, and then get back to the game whenever I feel like it. And then you've got, of course, Solstice Castle, which, where is that hiding? Really? There's no map location? Oh, yes there is. Solstice Castle, right here. So you've got Dragon Bridge, Rorikstead, and then Carthwayston. And then the Carth River and the temple. So yeah, Solstice Castle right there. There was another castle mod that used the same location, which I thought was really cool, but I don't think it ever came across to SE. So bearing in mind, I am sticking with only SE castles and that kind of stuff. I will not be converting anything from LE because it doesn't always work, and I don't really have the inclination to do anything about that kind of stuff. Of course, being a castle mod, this is a vampire castles, so with this castle Voldmire. What was it? There was a manor. Let me have a look. Manor. Not endorsements. Date published. Seriously. Stupid thing. Player homes. Pale Marsh Manor, that's a cool one. It's got its own world space. What was that house mod? Ah, this one. Maple Manor. And where's anything else? Let's have a... I know these are translations, but nice thing about translations is the translators are usually very helpful people to link the mods. Oh yeah, Magpie Manor. Which is kind of cool. And one of the coolest parts of this player home is it's right there. In an area where the game is actually relatively flat and pretty easy to play around with, it's right in the perfect spot. And it's one of those areas that nobody seems to drop player mods, player homes, or anything like that. And I thought, why not? It's already a naturally flat area. But it's also a very pretty area. It's right next to a waterfall, for God's sake. And then, of course, Pale Marsh Manor, which is in its own world space. You can obviously tell due to the trees. But I think the reason that they put it in its own world space is so that you don't have to have loading doors on the houses, on any of the buildings. You can just go into the building, not have to load anything, and it's right there. It's really clever, actually. This is the only one that... The only reason that I wouldn't download this one is because from what I remember seeing, it doesn't have much, if anything, in the way of like NPCs or wildlife. That's the main reason that I would say no to it. Maple Manor. What's this one? Oh, cool. Now, does this one have its own world space or not? Oh, I think I recognise this one. I think I saw it on... I showed it off on stream, but the problem with it was just really laggy. Because there's so much stuff. That's the only bad thing about this place. It was just really horribly laggy. Because there's just... At least the game was saying there's too much stuff here. But it still looks cool. Anyway. Yeah, these player homes are really cool, and I really am going to consider installing one or two of them over the next couple of days. Oh yeah, for those wondering about the the Unreal Engine stuff, I will be doing it. I just didn't do it today because I forgot. Like a muppet. Really?
I installed a mod that let me set up camp, and that was basically my player home.
Oh, cool. You might have to link it, Dante, because that's a really cool sounding mod. Lol, one of these stupid guards died, so I just picked up their gear. These guards are genuinely useless. They're gonna throw themselves off of the bloody balconies. Oh, the ebony gear that I could want, practically. Full armor set, a shield, sword, and bow, arrows. Oh well. I gotta admit, since I installed VRAM, I kind of want to go back and find that and reinstall that Magpie Manor mod. Because especially on a character like this one,
it's one of the survival mods.
I think it'd be really cool.
Or something I don't remember ever since my list got messed up.
Alright, okay. There's one that basically spawns you a special world space. Oh no.
Yes? Yes?
Oh, wrong one.
Yes?
What have you got for sale?
Yeah, I was considering getting myself an ebony dagger, but I'm not sure if I need to. I mean, glass versus ebony. 20 versus 18. You know what? For the time being, I don't need it. I'm good.
All right then.
I'm pretty good at ignoring cheat chests in these kind of mods. Because back and around there is a cheat chest full of a bunch of gear. Okay, so I need armor resin ingots and leather. Oh shit, he's gone, hasn't he? Stupid bloody blacksmith, where are you?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
You got tons of leather, but you don't have any iron. Fine. Oh no, I think I've got some of my old weapons in my bags, in my phantasmal chest. Oh, and I've got old arrows. Well, that'll be fine. Iron. Grab all of that crap. Armor resin ingots. Have I dumped pelts in you? Yes, I have. Werewolf pelts. Sick. Kind of want to make the Helga armor as well. And I need to remove some of these unlove-friendly outfits because I don't want them. Oop. Oh wow, I got leather wrong. Idiot. Alright, should be okay now. Luckily, Obi's stuff is actually really cheap to make for some reason. It might be overpowered, actually. I might have to look into that. Okay. What would it be? Leather gear? Ooh, I might even grab that as well. So yeah, this is the character outfit is the Merida outfit by Dent. This is a recolor version that I made. So if I quickly go back and give you guys a look at the original. I am using it with a bunch of other items, so it's not as is. There's a whole bunch of items that are from different mods. So, also going to have a quick look at the Helga outfit. Ugh, stupid cloaks. So, I personally have already had a look at this one, but thought I'd show it off to you guys. There you go. There's the Helga outfit. Now, I'm willing to bet that the Helga outfit is going to have some more clipping than Dint's new outfit. Just simply because from what I've read, I'm on Dint's Discord, so I've read what Dint has said, and Dint said that he's tried his absolute hardest to stop it from like clipping through character legs and that kind of stuff. Okay, this one's not too bad at the moment. Okay, I'm impressed with that one as well. Damn. Now, I may not use this outfit as much as I use other outfits, but it's definitely a nice one. If I make a cleric character, for an example, I will probably end up using this character outfit as like a basic outfit to start off with, or something like that. Luckily, there is a 3BA option for this one. It's one of Fuse's outfits. So Fuse does not make body slides. I think she relies on the community to do it for themselves if they want them, which is totally fair enough. Don't do something if you're not interested in it. I get that. But yeah. Cool looking outfit. I can definitely give it a thumbs up. Yeah. Definitely a good mod. Now, I'm going to be using the Merida one because I've done a recolor for it and I've set it up so that for my characters, so that's going to be my bias for the time being. But don't get me wrong, they're both really good outfit mods, so yeah, good work both Dint and Fuse. But what I'm going to go back to is this one. But yeah, I definitely like this outfit. I might do some tweaks of my own. I might do a mashup with it, which may be a bit of an issue to do, but I'm willing to try it. So fingers crossed that goes well. Oh god, that's always the thing with these kind of character outfits. It always makes me nervous because I'm just like, this could go really, really good or really, really bad. Alright, so I'm going to ditch off all of my spare crap. For some reason, silver swords are brokenly overpowered. I'd love to make this ring like another offhand ring, because it's really powerful and I really want it, but my current gear is like super heavily geared into resistances. Mainly because I was just like, you know what? I don't want to die, so I'm just going to go absolutely ham with resistances. Until I can get to that level of enchanting where I'm just like, you know what? I don't really care. I'm fine. Alright. Go back to the cave entrance and find something else to do. I think my current goal is going to be to...
Enchanting is a pain.
It's not really a pain. It can be. I get what you mean. But it's not that big a deal. I think I'm gonna end up going through the college first again. That's a thought. I need to... I thought in an older version of the first set mod, say, for the first shoulder cape thing that I'm wearing, there was a version of these gloves that was fingerless. And I think they were removed because I think the mod author had problems with them or something like that. So what I think I'm going to do... Fuck it, let's go and do it now. Is this. Save this where it is. Now hopefully I can do this with very little issue. Famous last words. Basically, I'm going to make a forearm slot version of those fluffy fur things that I had over the top of my character's sleeves. So I can still use whatever gloves I feel like, but they will still be there. Oh, that's the Merida outfit. This was actually remarkably easy to recolor, because all the parts that I needed were... The dress is actually kind of clever in the fact that it's split into two halves, so you got the front and the back, and then the sleeves
I'm sad that
are
the
in multiple
Coco
parts
pinup
too.
dress was updated and changed.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, luckily this was really easy to recolor, so thank God for that. Where is it? First set, here we go. Okay, what's going on here? Huh.
I like the older version better.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Fuck it, let's do this. So what I'm going to do... This must have been something I did in the past. Get rid of that. Gloves part. right, okay. There we go. Partitions. Ooh, I've got to do is repartitioning. Yay, don't like that. Luckily it's a very small amount of items. So I'm going to call this first set sleeves. I'm going to do FS underscore meshes killing first set. Save that. So now it should be all slot 34 and I don't need to worry about it. Hopefully. Okay. Now I just need to figure out how the fuck this works. First set by Kyung. I probably should check the first set mod just in case there is something that literally does this. Oh. Okay. Firearm set SE, Frostfall away, yep, okay.
Evening, Lordship.
Evening, Maceface. Good to see you, mate.
Hope you're well.
Yeah, doing alright, thank you. Oh boy. Alright, I have no information on it, so I'm just gonna get on with it. Great. Okay, fine. Which means that if I want to do this, I need to do a lot of work. Fuck's sake. Do I have to? Well, if I want it visible, then yes. Eh? Oh, fuck no, am I doing that? No way in hell. Nope, that is too much to do on stream. That is stuff that I would rather do whilst I'm watching something offline. There comes a point when your mods that you want to tweak are just so big that you're just like, nah, I'm good. And that was most definitely one of them. Ah, right. Oh well. Let's go and play Freya again and kick some ass. I'm going to be doing what I tend to do with a lot of my characters. Where basically I just, sorry, not a lot of my characters. Some of my characters. There we go. I tend to start off with one build in mind, carry on with that build until a point to where I feel like the character is complete. And then beyond that, if I want to play the character more, I just give them a bit of a tweak and maybe add something else in that I either didn't originally think of or started but never finished. Like, for an example, say I start a character off as a mage, but I give them armor. The armor's there to keep them alive, but I could also turn the character into either a battle mage or some sort of tank, or whatever I feel like, basically. That's the entire idea behind it. Gib. Thank you. Oh god. Ebony arrows. Ebony arrows are rare as rocking horse shit. I'm not parting with too many of those. Although I must admit, I got to a point where I had so many arrows, I think it was a Minerva ages ago, where I was actually using Daedric more than anything else because I had tons of them. Oh, dragon scales. Yay, those are heavy. And dragon bones. Ugh, lovely. Okay, heavy bullshit, where are you? Cool, I think we good. That quest, or constantly updating, is going to be irritating. Right, what do we got? More dragon scales. Dead wolfie. Don't really want to pick that up because it'll be 4 AM by the time I'm done with that. Ah, can't heal. Damn it. Where are we going? I could go and... Yeah, let's do a bit of, standing stone scouting.
Played any other new great games since Baldur's Gate 3?
Not really, no, unfortunately. I think there's a few coming out this year, but I must admit I haven't really been that interested in any of them. Ah, that's something I didn't do. Where is it? Oh shit. There we go.
What about Final Fantasy?
Not really a Final Fantasy fan, personally. Don't really care for it. Oh, What the hell? That aggro range is ridiculous. Elemental is deep. What does that have? Not much, if I remember correctly, but hell, why not? Of course. Ever more magicka. Always the thing in this game. Do you want to play a mage? If yes, magicka. Oh boy. Don't get trapped. Okay, what do we got? Necromancer, basic bitch gear, fair enough. I'm in here, dumbass. There we go. Okay, I do have an arrow. Oh, gosh. Oh, great. Yeah, it's a lich. God damn it. Oh, you want to use that on me? Oh, that's just rude. hate nether liches. Because they're overpowered, but because for some reason they only spawn in at like level 50 something. Which is stupid. But hey ho. Well, of course the overpowered arrow is good against the lich. Of course it is. What have I got in the way of extra spells? I do have bound sword, so I technically could get rid of my ebony sword. Because if I bump up my conjuration, I'm already on Mystic Binding, which means that
What
it's
are those
already doing
orbs?
the orbs. That's from a spell that I've got from a mod. I think it's from the new enemy types mod that I'm using. Oh, hello! I'll be taking that. Tell you what, Atronachs are actually far more useful than familiars, so I am doing that. I do have a flame thrall, but I don't have the magicka to spawn one in. Flame thrall, conjure familiar. There you are.
Hi, okay.
Right, get off.
Oh, okay. Sorry, autocorrect again.
That's alright, dude. I get it. Autocorrect's an idiot. And they're using a flaming skull ability, I think it is. Oh. Why am I wasting those arrows?
I miss playing as a pure non-necromancy summoner.
What do we got? Aha! Ooh! Conjure scanned hound. How very useful. Right, so the Ring of Khajiit is a item that you can pick up from here. Cool, that's good to know. I'll tell you what, I might go and start Dawnguard. Whoa, that was a bit weird. Frame rate dropping like fury.
Depending on what spell mod you have, it can be insanely fun to just summon a bunch of things that use power of the master to apply spells to your summons.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. Right, I think what I'm gonna do is kill whatever the fuck is keeping me in combat. Oh, that's so stupid. For some reason, something is keeping me in combat. Can I figure out what it is? Nope.
Like summoning human-type summons, then use power of the mass to give them bound swords and other weapons.
That is pretty cool, I must admit. Hey. Oh well.
It is.
Okay. Lol, just so happened to have a random saber cat getting involved. Golden Insane, okay. Ow. Wow, fracking hell, they're nasty. Okay then. This time I'm just fast traveling. I don't have much armor at the moment.
One time I was fighting a dragon. When it's not the ground I let them use normal weapons, but when they fly I use power of the master to give them bound bows.
Fair enough.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back. We'll be off.
The reason I'm doing it this way around
First time to solitude?
is I want to get Orion. I want to talk to Orion. Get the quest to come back down to Riften and start Dawnguard that way. And just, you know, do stuff on the way.
Power of the master can be used in so many interesting ways.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. Alright, I got a question for you guys. If I was going to make this character an armored mage, do you think I should go for light or heavy armor?
Position. You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
I haven't noticed any vampire menace.
You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around you. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They knew what they did with it, and now they pay the price.
Vigilance? Dawn Guard? What are you talking about?
The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is reestablished.
Heavy would be more interesting cause most people just use light armor.
Fair enough.
What's the Dawn Guard?
We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them.
Yeah.
I go to Solitude.
Yeah, I could make a good start on it at the moment because I have the ebony armor in my bag, so I could use that. But then I'd want to do some sort of like breastplate for her, but I would want to do it so that it would fit over the top of my current armor. Or current
I just
robe.
remembered a really interesting way of using power of the master.
Oh, really? Don't tell me it's to make the summon something else.
My museum is currently closed until further notice.
Is there something I can do to help?
Kind of.
You look the adventurous sort. Explain your museum.
It was as a cleric.
Oh, okay.
More trouble than they are worth. Perhaps I could give you a chance, however. If you can bring me a few
that might be an idea if I was ever going to do a second character on this profile. Vampire Battle Mage for this character. And then a Dawnguard Cleric.
I'll get right on that.
Excellent. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to get my hands on
That might actually be interesting, but I'll probably do it later on. Not planning on doing it just yet.
Increasingly rare. One apparently was stolen recently by some bandits, apparently held up in Broken Elm Hollow. Another item was stolen from a local collector by the Silent Moon bandits. The item is known as Den Stagner's Ring. It's likely still in the hideout west of Whiterun, if they haven't fenced it yet, that is. And lastly, a small shipment of Akaviri relics is on its way across Skyrim.
I would summon Holy Elks and use a mod spell called Warmth that would summon a restoration orb of healing.
Ah, okay. That's kind of clever.
Find what you can, and I'll pay you well for it.
I'm getting ideas on how to possibly armor up this character. Oh, wrong button. Well, wrong ability. Right button. Could use the BDE breastplate.
You can normally only summon on at a time, but if you use Power of the Master you can have 3 to 4 orbs all over the battlefield to heal followers.
Yeah, clever idea. I could use Series 8. That almost works already. Need a bit of adjusting, but... as I showed off earlier.
And it works with any self-targeting spells like Redeemer's Shield.
Mm-hmm. Can do that. Does need a little bit of adjusting. Ah. Shit. Ah, Vampire Battle Mage. Okay. I have an idea that I want to try out.
The combinations are almost endless with more spell mods.
Just had an idea. Give me a moment, guys. some armor pieces that are designed in a way that they're designed to fit over the top of a character outfit. So it's not the character outfit itself that's armored, it's just armor that fits over the top. And I know that it's around here somewhere. Here it is. Oh, that makes me think that I've, have I updated it? If I have, it'll be under here. I have not. Well, let's get that done then, shall we? Oh, shit. Where is it? Lots and lots of hairstyle mods, because, you know, it's dense stuff. Doing this as a test. Add project. Go to mods. Blade. BDA. Alright, so if I remove that lot for an example. Okay, so that's not the part that I'm after. But it is the right mod, so... So basically all I want is the cuirass. And honestly the rest of it I could probably get rid of, at least for the time being. So if I can just maybe increase the volume of it until it's fits over the top. Only thing I'd have to worry about is like SMP enabled objects. So I could do it this way. Yeah, that could work. Thing is, I wouldn't be able to deform anything because it would be a separate item rather than being Okay, so what if I go for... I'm just trying a couple of different armor pieces, because I want to figure out what would work and what wouldn't work. I go Battle Queen, why not? Because there's no shoulder... parts to this one. Don't need the extra body. It's one of the reasons why I considered it. Okay. That'd be better than nothing. Yeah, that would work. But then there's the Paladin one, which I'm currently using, so... Oh, wait a minute. I just had an idea. What if I just add... from my overwrite... Are you kidding me? I already have one that's fully functionally set up. God fucking damn it. Oh, of course I do. Fine. I could have avoided this side quest. Oh well. Fair enough. Anything I am noticing though is it's a bit wide. Yeah, that would be fine. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm not actually saving it to that outfit. So all it needs is a bit of tweaking, just to make it a little bit... Yeah, it should be fine. And what I might do is, instead of the belt parts, and there's this is the vampire one. Please say there's a black one. There is. Good. Change it to black. Add in. Ah, I think I moved it, didn't I? Ah, okay, let's get into here. Druid Pauldrons. There's chunks of this that I don't actually need. Because here's the thing. That breastplate is Elf Paladin. And these pauldrons are also Elf Paladin. Now, if I remember correctly, I've got an ebony armor replacer running on my game. It's not Ciel's ebony then. Okay. Is it a different mod then? Don't know. Right, okay, I'm sticking with it as is. Not going to change into the cube
I
maps.
just thought of another interesting use for power of the master just now.
Oh boy. Alright, go for it. What slot is this? 46, okay.
Colorful Magic mod has a spell that called Mimic Clock that reflects spells.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Alright. Unweighted pauldron? Ugh, come on. That's bullshit. It's not unweighted. Okay, that's not bullshit. Fine.
Using power of the master, you will have summoned creatures that reflect magic back at a target, LOL.
That's entirely fair. Okay, let's leave this body like that. Because how I weighted it on the other outfit mod that I was playing around with. Where was it? That's right shoulder, so right clavicle. Let's do that. Brush size. Big. Strength max. Because I'm only weighting it to that. And then left clavicle. Entirely red, good. Need to do the antlers as well. Oh. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Yeah, that'd be left. Okay, good, that's fine.
Dragon Priest casts Fireball at Frosted Trinich, spell gets reflected back an undead lich that's weak to fire. Me, you mad bro, smiling face with sunglasses.
That's fair. That is very fair. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. There's our breastplate with shoulder armor as well. Fucking hell, that's gonna be like super in-game gear. But I basically got access to it immediately. Oops. What a shame. Now, instead of keeping the ebony gear that I've already got, like the ebony chest piece, I'm going to give myself this instead. And just delete the old one. If I can find it, where is it? Guys, blah 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 blah. It's hiding around here somewhere. Breastplate, there it is. Sweet. Oh god, it is all slot 46, isn't it? I hope so. I don't want to just get in game and this be like, nah, we're not slot 46. What do you mean? Oh, it is good. A minor panic attack. Yeah, just minor. I might replace the antlers with like dragon horns or something like that in the future, but for the time being, I'm fine with it as is. You know, make it look 10 times more evil than it probably needs to be. Oh, I'm gonna have to respec my character. Oh well, not a problem. I have respec potions for that. Right, so where are we gonna spawn in? I can't remember. Solitude. Yeah. Or Solitude. I was just thinking, wait a minute, Solitude doesn't have a water fountain. That mess the Dragonborn Museum does. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, grab that. Alright, this is going to be pretty sick, I think, when I have all the parts together. I won't use ebony helmets just because I prefer helmetless appearance. Alright, so
But anyway, give Pure Summoner a shot. It's extremely fun to play the you don't chick fire spells at an opponent and have to come up with creative solutions to make your summons effective.
alright, so it sort of works. There's a little bit of clipping to fix, but it's not that big a deal. Great, good to know. Yeah, it's a little bit to fix, but I'm not unhappy with it. So of course, got this little bit down here, and a little bit up here. Basically, I just need to move the shoulders up a little bit. And as you can see through the dress, there is a pair of armoured boots on. Okay, cool. Now that I know that it works, let's get those last couple of tweaks done and then we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, do that. That'll be fine. And these lot can just go up a bit. That should be fine. Cool. Okie dokie. Let's hope that that's enough to fix it. I'll admit, I really don't mind invasion tanking most of these bad guys, but, you know. Sometimes it's nice to be the dreadnought in armor that just summons the shit. That's something I have to look into as well. I have other gear that I could use for this as well. I'm having it as a consideration. I'm not planning on acting on it just yet, but it's a thought. Okay, so the chest plate itself is fine. Shoulders need lifting up a little bit further. Right. Oh, screw it, you know what? Let's get that quickly fixed and then we don't have to worry about it. It's the problem with not having the item in the 3D model. You have to go in game to test it out and go, ah, that part doesn't work. Oops. The fuck? Oh, right, okay, fine. Let's do it like that. As always, load something else up. Go back to the item. It should be fine. Right, let's have a look. Should be fine, but no idea. So it's the problem with these kind of things. It's what I use as a saying. It should be fine, but it's always a good idea to double check it. But, you know. Ooh, might have fixed it. Yeah. Perfect. Gotta hate that conditional armor, though, especially on this outfit. Hey, let's see if my my quick light is going to work properly. 'Cause I had a problem with it recently. There we go. Oh, it's working now. Weird. I was playing this character yesterday, I think it was. I went into Apocrypha and whilst I was getting the Dukan mask, which is now on my belt. And the little floating lights that you can see on screen was just darting all over the place, and I was just like, man, that never happens. What the hell's going on? But for some reason, now that it's not in Apocrypha, it's fine. Alright, cool. I've always liked pure mages more than I've liked battle mages, so I will decide. But for the time being, I'm just going to stick how I've been playing this character. Okay. It's interesting, actually. There's a couple of new magic packs that came out recently. And they're all to do with, like, restoration magics, so that might be something that I have a look at some point soon. Especially when I'm starting the cleric character. Because it looks really clever. Right, I'm gonna head out and start doing the Orion quests. Ooh, do I have a scroll of passage to Markarth? I hope so, but I don't know. Because then I could get there quickly and not have to. I've got Morthal, Riften, and Solitude. Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to walk there. Because the carriage ain't awake at this time of night. Oh well, not a big deal. Yeah, so that mod was entirely, like, restoration-based spells, and one of them was summoning just a gigantic sword made out of light. It looked really cool, but I was also kind of like, not sure if I would use that. I'll admit, I'm really just waiting on someone to make like a spiritual weapon mod. Just because that would be funny as hell. Hey, it's a big glowing sword that's going to smack you in the face. Oh, but it's a companion. And yeah, over there where the smoke is, that's a goblin camp. Go on, Vigilant. Ooh, yoink. It's a conjuration circlet. I'm happy. Okay, fine, Skyrim. You just decided to do that? Weirdo. Shouldn't crash for too long, I hope. Some of these little crashes are just random entirely. I've tried to pinpoint them in the past, and I must admit, I just gotten to that point where I can't be asked. There's fixing a game and then there's wasting your time. This is the latter.
I'm interested in a scholar playstyle using scrolls and a spell from Apocalypse spell pack that summons a floating book that shoots out projectile spells that you have equipped in your hand.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, that is a clever idea. Alright, just doing a quick save.
A mage that has a limited amount of magicka and is researching ways to cast spells more efficiently.
Yep, good idea. Up. Ow.
My god, it's dark, lol.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh no, that's a shame. Hailstone has a limited range. Forgot about that. Lol. Atronite just decided, yeah, I'll kill the bandit of our stuff. Sod off, Meridia. I'm ignoring the fact that that thing exists. Oh, that's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's do another 6 hours, I think. That'll do. I guess that's why bandit gangs in Skyrim, Fallout, all manner of games are so useless. They're nearly always very close to a mutiny. So they're not just on edge against you, they're on edge against themselves as well. Ah, harvesting, that's useful. Where are they? There they are. Aha. There we go. Doesn't have no water breathing. I'll admit, for a mortal character, that would be incredibly useful. But here's the thing. I ain't no mortal. I think I'm going to get to Markarth and then I'll end the stream. I'm going to do a few things off stream, including like starting Dawn Guard. Hell, I might have even finished it before the weekend. But I don't know, it really depends on what I'm doing. Got to continue job hunting and a number of other things. Yay. But oh well, it's not a big deal. Be nice if I could glide just a bit faster. I must admit, that's the only thing that annoys me with this mod. It's just so flippin' slow. Although, to be honest, it's... I guess it depends on what speed you are when you take off. Although I think... No, with this mod I'm pretty sure it does like a consistent speed. Oi! Up you go. Son of a bitch. There we go. Oh god, he's got a halberd. Oi, undead muppet, come here. Oh no, you don't. Seriously? How are you that stupid? Okay. Hi. Not exactly smart, are you? Oh no, the bag. Whenever they blow up into these ice chunks, they drop a bag as well. And that's how you get your loot. Because otherwise you don't get any loot from them. Unfortunately, it looks like that bag's either glitched through the floor or just gotten chucked off into the river. So, I'm not going after it. Can't be bothered. Tell you what, screw it. Let's go off and do that quest quickly and then...
Loot is endless.
Loot is only endless, and if the bad guys are endless. That's one of the things that I found when I was playing Fallout 4, that the bandit camps, the raider camps, would just be utterly empty on some of my characters. And it's not because they don't respawn, they do, but it's on a really long respawn timer. I just guessed that Bethesda didn't think that you'd be playing that character long enough for it to matter. Or something along those lines.
Anyone can carry loot if you kill enough people.
Well, there is that, I guess. What have we got? Force on crap. What are these scrolls? Mortal, Rift, and Solitude. Well, in some ways it'd be a good idea to go up to Morthal and then I can cross the mountains to get to Den Stagman's Ring. Sort that out in a minute after I've ended the stream. Anyway, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to follow if you haven't already. like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff over on YouTube, and I'll see you on Saturday. Hopefully, by the time Saturday comes, which, because it's several days, I will have got my act together and actually sorted out the Unreal Engine stuff. Because I do actually want to do that. I want to start mucking around with that again and figuring out things. And honestly, I just want to build my own levels for games. I've had a look into setting up like combat and animations and that kind of stuff. My god, is it hard. There's a lot to go through. But yeah. Anyway, folks, I will see you on Saturday. So good night. Stay safe. Have fun. I'll catch you on Saturday. Bye, folks.